Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Come on.
Local teams. One goal. Going head-to-head each week as they try to improve and showcase their skill to their friends, teammates, and peers. In this league, there will be a shoutcasted stream of all games. By this guy, there will be glory, YouTube updates, glory, interviews, highlights, analysis. Did I mention the glory? And we'll be doing this and more every single week. This marks the start of the OKLCS.
Hello everybody and welcome to the first week of the OKLCS. I'm Alex H&A22 and you all know this man, Jack Loves Lamp Counts. I just hit the thing, that's my bad.
It's okay.
Okay. So, here we are about to get started with the first week of games here at the OKLCS. First off, we're going to start off by describing our format. We are the OKLCS, as I've said multiple times. We are running two leagues of 4 teams each, one of which is diamond capped, one is gold capped. They are run in double round robin format, meaning each team will play 6 games, 1 game a week over the course of 6 weeks, playing each other team twice.
Yep.
I'm
gonna let Alex do most of the talking.
For the first split, we are running a best of 1 format. There's only 4 teams. We know best of 1 is not the most reflective format of a team's ability, and also that more teams would like to participate than the 4 that we've allowed into each league. But this is our first split. We kind of want to figure out what everything's going on.
Work out the kinks. We've already had some problems with like replay GG and stuff, so we're getting our backups in order.
Yeah, just gonna make sure we know how to do everything, get it over with, and then move on to a little bit more advanced stuff so that we can provide you with the best experience possible. Mm-hmm. But that being said, I guess we can go ahead and just get into our first game. Game 1 is from the Diamond Cap League. It is going to be between the teams Retribution and Diamond Win. Not that one.
Sorry. No, I know.
In the top lane for Retribution, we have Killbot 9001. In the jungle, Easy Money Felix subbing in for Ultima Incursio. Troidalor in the mid lane, captain of Retribution. Thien-sama subbing in for Apollyon in the AD carry position. And Bunzo subbing in for Ace Ben 3 in the support position.
Yeah, and then over on Diamond Win, we've got Element 1109 subbing in for Keolira. We've got the Unreal Obama at Jungle. Oh yeah, he was top lane, by the way. And then we've got Intense with an L at the beginning, if you're ever trying to look him up.
That's a 7.
No, it's an L.
Oh, that's an L.
That is an L.
Oh,
yep,
okay.
Lowercase L.
See, that caught me.
And, at Jungle. And, mid. And Katachi is the captain, Mr. Win himself, and he is the AD carry. And KS Thresh, as the name implies, support.
All right.
So, we'll start loading up this game. Talk about them a little bit more.
So, anyway, Retribution, a team formed by Troidalor after a brief hiatus from competitive play. He picked up Killbot 9001, previously a top laner for a Landsnake team, and Thien-sama and Bunzo. They are a diamond duo, been playing together since high school, I hear. And so it should be a pretty good game from them.
Alrighty.
On the other side, we have Kitachi, who at least we recognize from a few tournaments. He's been pretty reasonably attendance record. So we're just gonna move all these out here.
Make sure the streams, and we're still polishing things up here, guys.
Oh, we should probably move the camera out from the mini-map.
Oh, yep. Let me fix that too. Yeah, like I said, this is the very first time we've done this stream, right? Yeah. We're going to polish this up. We hope to make it even better, by the end of everything. And by the end, have a really nice finished product. There we go. Okay.
All right, so starting into the beginning of the game, we noticed some potential oddities, such as the biscuits on Mundo. He doesn't really need those for the mana.
Yeah, again, he's the sub for these guys right now, so we don't know. Maybe he's not as in sync with the team.
HUD too small. They want to see this bigger.
HUD too small? Ooh, that just might be the resolution, man.
I think there's a way to fix it. Press escape. Interface.
HUD's,
Wow,
yeah,
that's as big as it gets, huh?
100%. It's a resolution thing. We can lower the resolution real quick.
Okay.
I don't think it should make a huge difference. We running at 4K, boys. Not anymore, though. Go down to this.
Well, that's...
Oh, and that is borderless. And now we're going full screen.
Okay.
And look at how big those HUDs are.
All right.
Oh my god.
So, now that we can actually get into the game, we see sort of mirrored starts. Both junglers starting on their red side with a leash from their respective lanes. We didn't really get to talk about team comps because we skipped champion select. These are not live games.
Yes, these are recording.
The stream looks kind of weird here.
The stream looks tiny.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go with small HUD then. Small HUD. Sorry, everybody. We'll try to keep you,
Yeah.
with the action here.
Never lucky.
The screen is so awesome. Sorry. Again, working out a lot of kinks.
Anyway, so Gnar versus Mundo in the top lane, Elise versus Graves in the jungle, Victor versus Kennen in the mid lane, Lucian Sona versus Ash Thresh, as his name might imply, in the bottom lane.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot of trading here at the beginning. Top lane already both close to half health. Bot lane, we just saw an extended trade, but on the side of Retribution, we have a Sona, so that's going to be a lot of
that
in-lane
doesn't
sustain.
matter at all.
Yeah. I mean, the Thresh, again, HUDs are small. Thresh has a Relic Shield.
Yeah.
So he's picking up a little bit of sustain in this lane.
Although with the recent buffs to the Ancient Coin line, a lot of Thresh have been opting for the Ancient Coin start because it gives armor, it gives you a good amount of sustain for yourself at least.
Yeah.
Mana, the amazing active of Talisman of Ascension, which was buffed also.
Yep.
now that you think about it. And also, you never have to worry about missing last hits, which, if you're a bad Thresh like me, happens quite often.
All right, so HUD small. Right now, you've got quality production. Yep, we're working on it. Right now, all the lanes very close in CS.
Yeah.
We're seeing slight advantages on the side of Retribution, except the mid lane, which is about dead even right now.
Yeah, Retribution, all the lanes are sort of pushing in favor of Retribution, but the Unreal Obama actually pushing in for some counter jungling.
Yeah, taking the
bottom side of
Krugs
map.
down there behind the Retribution bot lane.
Looks like Felix is also taking his opponent's Krugs on the other side of the map, so they're just not going to run into each other. Ships in the night.
Yeah, no, the HUD is small. When we shifted to full screen and off of the highest resolution that it was on, that's making the HUD small, it went into the corner of the screen.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure how to fix that, but we're not going to do it right now. We're just going to continue on with the game.
Yeah,
with a small HUD.
unfortunately, Jack plays with too high of a resolution.
Yes,
so.
I play on 4K. I live with the small HUD. I use YOLO mouse so I can actually see the cursor. Anyway, beside the point.
Anyway, so it looks like Katachi
Wow.
and KS Thresh pushing in here and just landed a good amount of damage onto Bunzo's Sona. She will be able to sustain it back up. The Ensama missing some CS. They're probably getting graded out by Bunzo about this point.
That's Sona heal though. Well, then
Well,
there it is.
and
Almost
then she's
back to full.
Excellent.
All right, we're still just kind of seeing
Seeing-
trades, but mostly passive play. There hasn't been, an all-in gank or an all-in play yet.
Yeah, junglers sort of just going for the farming style rather than ganking
Yeah.
style. Unfortunately for Felix, Graves far out jungles, like, in terms of farm, Elise, so she really needs to make some ganks happen.
All the lanes right now within 3 CS of each other, except in the jungle right now. Elise behind the Graves by about
Yeah, as
10 CS.
as is generally the matchup is going to go. They did just burn the cleanse from Victor off of a gank. I think what happened is Kennen got the stun off and he had to cleanse or else he would have gotten hit by the cocoon 100%.
Yeah. All right, we've got Graves waiting in the wings. Here he
But
comes.
Elise is here. Elise is just on the river.
Sona went a little far. Sona flashes away.
Oh,
He's gonna
and
get
there's the
hooked.
hook.
Here comes a teleport.
Oh, Kennen comes in.
Kennen comes
flash
in,
for it.
helps take out the Thresh, misses the Q. Looks like Mundo might have been looking for a teleport there. Still outtraded the Gnar. 1 Q versus 1 Q. All right, Graves looks like he's running off into the jungle. We're not seeing it right now, but Elise is following him. He might
Lucian
try
is
and get
actually chasing
executed
down
here.
Ashe.
Oh, Thien Sama takes down Katachi, and Graves successfully gets executed before the Elise can get to him.
Wow, he lived that tower shot with barely a little
He
bit.
outplayed
I think he had
them
dangerous
by
game.
dying. Yes. And
Quite.
yes, he had dangerous game.
Well, Ashe manages to go back and pick up a BF sword despite dying. Good amount of CS. Lucian picks up the serrated dirk as well as 2 more longswords, building toward the Yomu's Ghost Blade, which has been the standard on Lucian for a while. Just gives you this strong early game spike. Because armor pen is overpowered, man.
Neither top laner has backed yet, so we don't really know what they're
he hops to
building.
pick up the boomerang, misses the CS. Killbot 9001 with an expert Gnar play.
We love him. We tease him because we love him.
Goodness.
All right, still, Gnar is starting to pick up a little bit of a CS advantage, but for the most part, oh no, look at that, Victor. After
Oh,
Kennen's
goodness.
teleport roam down to bot lane, he may have picked up a kill, but Victor
He picked
got
up an
about
assist.
11 assists. Oh, he only got an assist? Oh.
Yeah.
Picks up about 11 CS up on him now.
You'd be able to see it on the scoreboard if the HUD were bigger, but I guess not.
I wish.
Never lucky.
We can take a little intermission after this game, work out the problem really quickly. It'll be fun.
So Kennen going for, it looks like he wants to build both Abyssal and the Proto Belt, but he picked up mostly defensive items to try and keep him alive against this Victor, who is a very high damage mid laner. Here's Graves going in for a gank on Gnar. Gnar hops away, he gets the Skirmisher Smite, he's doing a lot of damage, he has to flash away. And he's gonna get burned down a little bit, but one more auto attack might have been done the job from the Graves.
As far as Kennen goes in the mid lane matchup, he's got such like high base damages, you know, relative to some other picks like that, one of these older champions, that going tanky in the beginning of the game isn't really going to relieve any kill pressure for Victor. His Q and his ultimate and the like, it's still going to have enough base damage to take him down since Victor's not building any magic resist, so
Yeah, this
might give him
Lucian-
the advantage in the laning phase, but he's going to have a hard time killing.
And Unreal Obama takes away the blue buff from the Elise, just not on the right side of the map when that thing spawned.
Really
There
abusing
is a
that
lot of
Graves
there is
gear.
a little bit of deep vision on the blue side of Diamond Win. Hook goes out, hits a Spiderling. And now Gnar getting pushed in. He's going to be able to make up the CS deficit that he has right now with this gigantic wave coming into the tower, depending on how many he gets. Hopefully enough. All right, Lucian dashes forward aggressively.
Going
Hook
in.
goes out, misses.
It was a good
Nice
sidestep.
trade. All right, Kennen going in here. He wants to throw out on the Shuriken. He does not get the W. W's before the Q lands, so he did not get that extra bit of damage onto Victor.
Yeah, back when they gave Kennen that buff to his change to his ultimate.
Uh-oh,
Oh wait, never mind.
goes
Here we
out.
go.
Here's a wall up. He gets stunned up. He's gnarred into the wall. There's
Oh!
the sadism. He's gonna sustain
Killbot.
through it all. Oh, but a boulder toss gets
Thought he
him the
was giving
kill.
it up.
Oh, but Elise is running to Graves here. He lands the
Here comes
cocoon.
Kennen
Here's
going in on the
He goes
Victor as
in,
well. Oh, Graves dashes right out into the Kennen.
And slicing
they
Maelstrom
pick
picks him up. Ooh.
One kill.
Oh, he's gonna have
Victor's
to flash over the wall.
Flash over the Herald wall, and
He
he
aggroes
does.
the Herald.
Well, Victor barely gets out because of that gravity field there, and it looks like they're gonna pick up
The Rift Herald
on
buff.
the
3
side
mana.
of Retribution.
There's no jungler, no top laner available to contest this. Victor can't go in because flashless now. And so that is going to be a Herald at some point eventually. There's too many ranged champions. All these champions are ranged, which means that they get less damage on the eye. Never lucky. Killbot 9001
This Gnar is a god.
tuning in to watch his own game.
You know, one advantage of having the games recorded and whatnot, you get to tune in for your
Tune in for
own game.
All Alright, he's about to go Mega. He's probably not going to dive a full health Mundo with his... No, he doesn't quite have his ultimate up yet. Building towards the Sunfire Cape, some armor. Killbot opting to go for a more defensive Gnar build, building up the Spirit Visage more than... Actually, that is going to be a Spirit Visage.
Yeah. Well, as we saw in that last trade, he was able to kill that Mundo, you know, without any damage items, so... Maybe he's more worried about getting ganked.
Although the magic resist not going to do much against the Graves.
Against the Graves.
True point. Graves, Unreal Obama Graves, really out farming Felix at this point. Let me see. It's not coming out to any form of experience advantage yet. Oh, and that Herald buff, you see that doing some decent bit of damage. The Cocoon lands onto Victor. He's going to throw down some damage. He goes in a little deep. He has to repel over the gravity field. Flashes, gets instantly stunned by gravity field. At least goes down to collateral damage. There goes the Lantern, and he's going to flash forward. Auto him one more time. He lightning rushes away.
And is
Play
still
it back.
escaping.
Killbot 9001 Nars 2 into the wall, but he goes down. I might have wanted to cancel that teleport there. Element also teleporting down to help us team out, and they are just going to 5-man onto this dragon, but it looks like Trodelor's Cannon did make it out.
Yeah, that was an excellent ult by Ash there. Yeah, and that gravity field forced him to flash early.
He flashed and still got stunned.
Yeah, that slow is strong. Yeah, Kennen with his roams, like, they've, for the most part, been good roams. But Victor just wave cleared while he was gone, and then followed down to bot lane or top lane, wherever we were walking.
Look at that.
And he's built up quite a CS advantage now.
Not only that, the experience advantage. He's 2 levels up on Kennen
and
right now.
has taken out the turret. And this is on the most recent patch, so that is a turret first blood.
Uh-oh.
Which means even more gold to the side of Retribution.
That's some damage. They're gonna go for it. He gets the execute, he gets an auto attack down, he repels, and does not want to follow that Graves in.
Graves being quite a scary player in this game right now. 3 kills and 51 CS in the jungle.
Goodness. Alright, Nar's gonna auto down. Oh, he gets the hyper proc. He's gonna back away. That's a lot of minions, but he's not too perturbed by it. He's gonna jump forward, actually, because Kennen's here. Trodelor comes in, he flashes away, does not get the hyper proc. Thien Sama and Bunzo gonna take away a tower in response. And that evens up the tower count 1-1 for both teams. Felix gonna take away his own red buff. Sunfire Cape here for Element. That's gonna make him wave clear a little bit better. Is gonna help him survive some of this damage from Killbot's Gnar.
Looks like after he picked up the Spectre's Cowl, he's not going to complete that right now. He picked up a Droom's Fist, so I think that means he's going for the Frozen Mallet.
Frozen Mallet, yeah.
Which is probably going to be pretty effective against a Mundo.
Yeah.
No mobility spells.
Oh, there's that Herald buff coming in. Alright, so Chaos Thresh gonna go take away this pink ward. I know how much supports hate it when their pink wards are taken, so that's gonna really upset Bunzo.
Nice little dodge there from Gnar. Gnar's starting to have quite a CS advantage over this Mundo.
Ooh, that's
about 13 right now.
There. Alright, he's gonna throw the lantern in. They're gonna take out this ward. Oh, flash crescendo from
Sona. Here
Sona!
comes a teleport from behind. Victor puts on a gravity field right on top, but he still is going to get in.
Oh, he gets...
Victor cleanses it.
He cleanses the Slicing Maelstrom, but he's gonna
go
down to an auto attack.
And Thresh is stuck in the Dragon Pit. Oh, the chase is still on. It looks like Hitachi's gonna go down. Double kill for Kennen.
Mm-hmm. He has the Proto Belt finish. That gave him a lot of burst damage.
Meanwhile, it looks like the Unreal Obama tried to gank Gnar at top, but there were 2 pink wards that saw him on the way, so Gnar probably pretty easily.
Yeah, he is going to be able to take away this blue buff if
Gnar
doesn't stop him.
He's coming down half health and does not have a rage bar, it looks like.
Yeah, and that's a red smite. Ooh.
Bitten off more than he could chew.
Yeah, a red smite at half health against a Graves who's the same level as you? Not quite what you really want to be doing. Alright, and they're gonna take away some pink wards that saw Graves on his approach. Yeah, the Frozen Mallet will be the next build for Killbot.
Yeah, picked up the pickaxe.
But yeah,
wow.
Intense actually cleansed away Kennen's stun, but he was still in the ultimate, so he got it stunned again.
Yeah, right now, Lucian's quite strong, 120 farm and 3 kills.
Yeah, wow. Building towards the Black Cleaver is the second item, which is
It looks like Elise has done a fairly good job of coming back in from that CS deficit. It hasn't gotten bigger, I guess I should say. It's still at about 10. Nara ahead. Victor been just clearing waves a lot during all of Kinnen's roams. He's now 50 CS above Kinnan.
That's quite a bit.
Kinnen's roams have helped his team out, like, to be fair, but this Victor has a lot of CS right now.
This is a Lucian that's ahead right now, and he can really start to destroy some team fights if any full-blown things happen.
Yeah. And, you know, Kinnan still has that, you know, mobile utility with that ultimate. Wow. Big chunk out of Sona's health bar through the heal and shield out of just the laser and the
yeah, Victor's a fun gym. Huh?
Victor's Q?
Man, you expect me to know all this just because I cast?
Alex knows a lot of ability
Ask
names.
me Karma's ability names. I won't tell you.
They make no sense.
All right. Is it Siphon? No. Is it Siphon Power?
Siphon Power. That sounds about right.
Uh-oh, here's the masochism.
Trying to kite.
Ooh,
Looks like he's going to jump right on him, takes him out, but here comes two members to burn him down after the kill.
Yeah, you can't underestimate those hyper procs.
Meanwhile, bot lane, Kinnan roams down. They pick up a kill on Thresh.
Yeah, so mid laners roaming bot for Retribution, top for Diamond Wind.
All right, looks like they're going to try and get this tier 1 turret on the top side. Whereas Retribution looks to be
They've already
pushing
taken that one. They're going to try for a tier 2.
Pushing against tier 2 on the bot
Where's
side.
Kennen? Kennen is pushing
Kinnan
into the
went
mid
back
lane.
to mid. Yep. Trying to pick up a little bit of CS. Still quite a bit down from this.
They might go for this.
Oh,
There's the flash
dive, the
crescendo.
ult. That was well executed. That was good communication right there. Nice flash stun from Elise and then followed right up.
Yeah, they might have.
All right, uh-oh.
Oh,
Bunzo not behind the minion like he thought he was,
aggro.
but they're going to take this turret before they back off. The Sona low on mana, though, and HP.
Yeah. To be honest with you, though, Katachi had no business still being there with 3 people.
Yeah. As an Ashe.
Yeah.
All right.
Killbot not able to dissuade their push. There is a ward in that brush, and just barely visible. He's going to dash forward into the Thresh.
Out of mana, though.
No, but Thresh is alone.
Oh, no!
Oh, but they back away.
He stops the back. It was a little bit of a greedy back. Not an unsafe one, but just thought he could get away there. Now looks like Graves and Victor on the top side backing.
Yeah, Retribution going to be picking up an Earth Dragon, which is more valuable than in general than the Ocean Dragon.
Arguably the best, arguably.
I'm still debating the value of Air Dragon after the buffs.
Yeah, I mean,
to be honest with you,
the buffs, they were buffs. They almost doubled how much movement speed it got, but it's still...
I mean, two Air Dragons is really good. One Air Dragon,
still
not that great.
Low value.
All right, so the Rylai's is going to be the first item after those upgrades to the Hex Core for Victor. Kennen, as we said, has completed his Proto Belt, but has Boots of Swiftness as his option to avoid some of those slows from Ashe, from Victor, from Mundo. Just get that mobility as opposed to the magic penetration. Oh, he uses the Proto Belt forward,
there
gets
goes
the
cleanse,
stun,
gets stunned
but he flashes
anyway.
away and gets the death.
See, I think what happened there was Victor cleansed before he even got stunned. Kennen with those delayed stuns, I think he thought it was coming in sooner. He used it and it came in right after. But cleanse still doesn't give you the...
He face checks, he gets the end of the line damage.
Ashe Arrow
is going to play flashed away. Kennen is pulled in by Death Sentence, Blade back. There's the Chaos Storm, takes him down. Ashe actually picks up the kill.
Flashes, gets the perma-slow. Oh, but Sona's fast with that Song of Celerity.
Oh,
but the Thresh Flame
pulls him back out.
Sona flashes out over the wall.
Oh, the culling comes
Phoenix,
out.
though, in a 1v4.
I don't think he wants this. He's into the gravity field. He picks up the kill. Oh, but
Mundo's
Mundo's
alive from the Sona. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
wow. The Insama picking up more kills.
Felix is still alive.
Wow. And down goes Chaos Thresh. Not one of them died after Kennen.
Wow.
They all held on. Those Sona heals and shields were absolutely clutch.
Yeah, that was that looked like it was gonna go in favor of Diamond Wind, but those Sona heals just keeping everyone alive through it all. It's like Soraka 2.0.
Switch focus. A lot of burst. Theon Sama, they kind of started to focus on Elise there, and Theon Sama, even though he was low, just started destroying their health bars from just the sidelines.
Yeah.
They kind of ignored him there. They were trying to finish her off, and then Sona saved her too. So tore up that team fight.
I wonder if he's maxing the Aria of Perseverance, which is the heal. We really should figure that out
If you
because
click on his icon,
he
there you
was
go.
healing for quite a bit. Yeah, he is maxing the heal.
Maxing the heal second on the Q. Song
Yeah.
of... Don't know.
What is that one? Hymn of Valor.
Song
I
of
think.
doing more
It's Hymn of
damage.
Valor. Q is Hymn of Valor.
All right. To answer your question, Venom is going to be playing live against the Road Crew at
Approximately
10 p.m.
10 o'clock?
Approximately 10 p.m.
Uh-oh, Kennan's here. He wants to get this.
Kennen trying to
he gets
engage,
played out.
has his rocket belt and
Proto
uses
belt's
it.
out. He needs one more for the stun, and he's not going to get it.
Nope. Just dash away. That Song of Celerity really helping the map movement of Retribution.
Yeah.
I love that name. That's why I know that one and not the other ones.
Yeah, Retribution up about 3k, 2.5k maybe, actually. Almost 3k. We'll just say almost 3k. Uh-oh, here's a really big slicing Maelstrom! He stuns him
Does a
all
lot of
up,
damage, gets
but
hit
he
by
gets
the
down.
Ash Arrow.
Yeah, Lucian's here, but he's in the gravity field. Gnar about to go Mega. Easy Money Felix is on a killing spree. He Proto Belts forward just for some more damage. And that ends up being, what, a 2-for-1 in favor of
Yes, it was.
Retribution.
The Kennen has not finished his Zanyas yet. The HUD's small. I feel like I should tell you these things because of that. Doesn't have his Zanyas. Even if he might have had a chance to get out, though, he got hit by the Ash Arrow after he went in. Even with his Zanyas, I don't know if he would have made it out there.
Yeah, that was such a good gravity field in the middle of that corridor. It prevented what could have been worse.
Yes. Diamond win on the back foot here.
Yeah.
Starting to
Down
lose
17
team
to
fights
7
all
kills.
over the map. That first team fight we saw earlier was pretty close, but that one they were running for their lives after that very nice gravity field.
Yeah, and now they're down a tower, down 10 kills. Elise very fed. Probably going to be... She looks to be building more AP oriented.
That just takes that away.
The peanut build, as it is. The Proto Belt directly after the Runic Echoes. And Graves actually going for a very high damage build himself. High armor pen. Yomu's directly after the warrior enchant. This is how Graves used to be played for the most part.
But after quite a bit of action for quite a long time, seems like things have finally calmed down a little bit. Diamond Win probably trying to
This is
lick
just the
their
calm
wounds,
before the storm.
recuperate, and, you know,
These
Retribution
teams
went
really
back.
like to fight.
Yeah. Retribution went back, used up all their gold. Like, it was pretty, like, team-wide back, picked up a lot of items, and they're trying to plan right about now how they're going to close this thing out now.
Yeah.
They've got the lead. Everything's even, like, you know, health-wise right now. They just have to make the play to win it.
The one saving grace is that Diamond Win's team comp as a whole scales much better than that of Retribution. The Lucian is going to fall off because of the Yomu's Black Cleaver build. The Elise is definitely going to fall off in favor of Graves. Graves' damage is great late game for a jungler. And in general, just...
In general.
Victor is stupid, horrendous in the late game in terms of damage. Mundo's going to be a hyper tank that they don't have anyone that can kill because they have a falling off 80 carry.
That's true. I mean, you still got Gnar. If Gnar's in mini, he could actually... he
Hyper
does
procs
not
are
have
good.
a Black Cleaver.
He might get one eventually.
He might get one eventually, but without a Black Cleaver on the Gnar, those hyper procs,
Yeah.
like the hyper procs will still do a good amount of damage, you know? They're
But I mean,
magic.
I think this is what he needs to be doing right now. He has the Frozen Mallet for offensive and utility.
Spirit Visage for
and
the
now he's
Victor.
building defensively. And I think that's what he needs to do. He can build a Black Cleaver later. Once he's tanky enough to survive as much as they can throw at him.
He also picked up the Merc Treads, though, so he doesn't have much armor right now, despite having a lot of health.
He has the cloth armor. Okay,
The
this
cloth armor.
they're taking this dragon. It's gonna go down right
Here they
now.
come.
Oh, nice crescendo into the slicing maelstrom. He stuns up.
Wow! Takes down Victor in the
Yeah,
back
he's stunned up by the gravity field. He is
Down
gonna go
goes
down to
Mundo.
Ash eventually. Oh, Nar's
a
two
nice
into the wall,
Gnar
wallops them all up.
ultimate.
And there's the shutdown on Elise, actually. She kind of went on a solo mission against the Graves, and that was not a duel she could win. But overall, it is a win for Retribution. 4 for 2 and the Dragon.
Yeah, we saw Ash pick up Dallas. Traudelor, my bad. Traudelor after he went in there and was able to take out the Victor. But that Gnar ultimate just sealed their fate there.
Yeah.
The Insama came in, got off all of his damage.
I mean,
on
with
two.
the Lucian, they were already going to lose that fight. That was just a great Gnar to end it all. And unfortunately, Felix kind of gave up his own life for no reason on the other side of the fight. So, I mean, Graves is pretty strong still. He's building towards a Duskblade of Drakthar. That's going to be a lot of damage. They do pick up the mid lane tower after that team fight, so putting themselves 5-3 in terms of towers, taking the dragon lead. This is looking pretty good for Retribution at this point.
This Graves with quite a bit of farm for a jungler. 134 and 5
he's
kills.
actually ahead of his top laner in farm at this point.
Wow. By 1.
He's actually also even with the enemy mid laner as well. Kennen just not having the opportunity to farm with all the roams that he's been doing.
Kennen not really a champion known for his wave clear against...
Uh-oh. There's the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Stuns up Elise. Protobelt.
But here, and they both flash away.
Oh, the Death Sentence interrupts the culling. But he flashes forward with the piercing light. Relentless pursuits forward, and he's going to get slowed up by Victor.
And exhaust. Down goes the gravity field. In the back, we've got a 2v2 going on between... the
collateral damage just took out about a third of Sona's health. Wow.
Alright, so while things got a little bit chaotic there, it ended up being a 1-for-1.
Yeah.
Because Graves was able to take out Sona.
They just didn't have the damage to kill Elise before she came out of that stun.
Yep.
And Graves was a little farther back than I think they were expecting.
Yeah. The Kennen, Trottalore, great ultimate there, but they both flashed away in different directions, you know? If they both flashed in the same direction, he might have been able to keep the chase up, but when they split right there, he kind of lost his effectiveness.
Yeah, looks like he's going to be building towards Rylai's as his third item, actually. Delaying that Zanya some more in favor of this slow utility.
Yeah, I honestly have to say that I think, personally, that might be a mistake. Against a team comp like this and a team comp that has Gravity Field.
Yeah,
when you get in there and you get off that ultimate, and there's a gravity field dropped on you, you need Zanyas to avoid that and save yourself a bit of time instead of just dying while you're stunned.
Yeah, I agree with you. The Abyssal Scepter picked up as a precaution against the Victor, which is fair, but it delays his Zanyas, and that means that he's going to be much less effective in these team fights. As we've seen, he's gotten blown up even after some good ultimates.
Yeah, really, his team has enough chase. It seems to me like you've got a Sona for the speed boost, Gnar, Elise, and Lucian all very mobile. The Ash arrow goes right down the middle, doesn't make contact.
I'm not
with
actually sure what they were going for there.
Maybe they were just trying to go for a pick, hit somebody, get him in range for the thresh hook.
Sona forced to flash away. Oh, but the cocoon lands, gravity field goes down. Death Sentence pulls Elise into the gravity field. Crescendo stuns up 2. And the Slicing Maelstrom stuns up 3. Wow, this is just the messiest fight. Gnar missed. And here's Victor. He's going to try and chase him down. He's still at full health. There's the Rely slow. And he's going to eventually take him down. Wallop slows him up.
Still
Boulder
stalling.
toss. Oh, but Lucian gets the shutdown onto Graves. And there's the
He actually died to the Krugs there right before the second proc finished him off. Probably would have gotten taken down anyway.
Oh, what was that? That was 4 for 4.
Yep. So despite the lead, that ended up being quite a messy team fight. It really looked to me there like Elise kind of blew her impact. She got out of the gravity field and then rocket belted back in.
Yeah, just to
and then got stunned and blown up like immediately. Where she could have been more effective throwing out her, spiderlings and stun. From farther back.
Just trying to stay on this outskirts of the fight, throwing down damage, and then eventually going in for the execute.
Yeah, but she went in.
Something we haven't mentioned, though, is Thien Sama has slowly become 10-0-8. 3 completed items, another one coming on the way.
Wow. Yep.
He's really ahead
Berserker Greaves, Phantom Dancer, Yomu's, Black Cleaver, and a BF Sword. And
a Vamp Scepter.
And Vamp Scepter, so he's very close to his fifth item.
But with only the Phantom Dancer as his crit item, unless he built an Infinity Edge as his last item, then his damage is just going to fall off.
All right, here we are. We're in a second period of, the column from the storm.
Crescendo
the Sona
goes down.
Does not hit Graves.
I'm not sure.
Gnar in the back trying to hold off these three.
There's the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Goes wide. Death Sentence lands onto Elise one more time. She's going to repel into the air. Lands back down. Gravity Field goes down just a zone. And Elise picks up Thresh on the backside. Graves throws down collateral damage. There's the stun from Slicing Maelstrom. And Lucian picks up Graves off the side. Death Ray does manage to kill Kennen. And here's Gnar on the other side of the wall. Gravity Field stuns him up. But everyone has been getting destroyed by this Lucian 11-0-11.
All right, they played that fight a bit better than the
that
last
was
one.
4 for 2 in favor of Retribution one more time. Retribution in full control of this game at this point. They're going to pick up another Infernal Drake. Victor, not sure what he's doing here. He wants to come in and try and harass him, but that is a very fed Lucian who could just dash forward and kill you.
Oh.
Nar comes forward. He's going to
Closing the
slow him
gap,
up with the
getting
Frozen
slow.
Mallet.
Here's
Gravity
a
Field goes
Gravity
down.
Field, gets the stun and flashes to save his life.
Wow.
All right, Nar did a pretty good job of holding his own against in an outnumbered situation back there after the Ashe Air ulted, trying to keep them off the backs of his team, and he lived.
Yeah, Nar coming off the back, that was unexpected, but it was very effective. Second Rylai's picked up for Elise after Kennen finished his. He's now likely building towards the Zhonya's, but we can't confirm anything.
All right, blue buff over to the Kennen. That gives him, the
Energy
bonus
regen,
AP
CDR.
and energy regen.
CDR.
And the CDR. In a lot of situations, sometimes I feel like that for a lot of champions that build a lot of mana sustain, the energy champions don't have that kind of option. And getting a blue buff on an energy champion,
You can build it in your runes.
super
Graves.
worth. Energy regeneration on Kennen, new meta, everybody.
Yeah, CS leads for, goodness, Victor and Graves over their opposition. Not coming into enough effect here. They are the most effective members of their team at this point. Ashe not having the greatest game, 2-8-8. Uh-oh, there's the Enchanted Crystal Arrow right onto Kennen. Gravity Field is gonna chain CC him after the death sentence. At least forced to flash away. Proto Belt's right in. Crescendo lands onto 3 members. Cleanse comes out for Ashe off the QSS. And Elise might have gone a little far here. Mikhails goes down, and he's going to go down. Killing spree over for Unreal Obama. Ashe putting down some damage here.
All right, Mundo's teleport in there just zoned the rest of Retribution's team away from Felix.
Yeah.
And he just kind of got stuck over there from the Thresh ultimate
And then
slows.
Proto Belted back in.
Yep.
That was a questionable decision there. That's 2 for 0. That means that Diamond Win gonna go for this Baron right now. I'm not sure they can do anything to stop it. Nar is gonna throw in some boomerangs, but he doesn't have the Rage Bar to go in safely. It's gonna go down. Rylai slows up both Nar and Sona. He's gonna throw down some boomerangs. He's about to go Mega, but he doesn't have a team.
No, in that last fight, I think with how close Retribution's team was to Tridalor, if he had his Zhonya's, he could have dodged the Enchanted Crystal Arrow and come out of it fighting when his team was there to help him.
Yeah.
Rather than just get picked off like that.
Yeah.
By the chain CC
Again,
after the
yeah, that Zhonya's delay just really not working for him at this point in the game.
Yeah, and he's hasn't been clearing waves like the Victor has, so despite getting some kills, he's been getting less now, and he hasn't been farming very well either in the last few minutes, so he doesn't have a lot of gold income right now.
They're gonna try and pick off the Graves. He gets the collateral damage to pull himself out, but Lucian gonna pick off Thresh. Eventually, the culling goes down. He was exhausted. He's gonna have a relentless pursuit. He doesn't need it. Enchanted Crystal Arrow lands onto the Elise. He gets blown up by Intense's Victor. The Chaos Storm.
Kennen does not have his ultimate here either.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Sona goes back in.
The Nar
There's
teleport.
the Mundo comes in. He's gonna throw down some...
Looks like they want to engage here. He's mega.
He's mega. He Nars only
hits
Mundo. Gravity Field zones him away from Victor. Mundo still at full health. They're gonna chase him down. There's not gonna be a slow from that cleaver. Death Ray does not land either, and they're gonna disengage.
All right. Right now it's a 4v4, but Graves is alive, whereas
Elise is not.
Elise is not. So, I mean, that Graves is very fed right now.
Yeah.
11, 4, and 7 with 176 farm. He is 1 item away from full build right now. Wow. And it looks like he's going for GA.
Yeah, wow, that's a lot of armor penetration. That's 40 flat armor penetration he has right now? Goodness.
Yep. Drakthar, Yomu's, Mav Malmortius, and his warrior. And he picked up a Merc Treads and looks like he's going for GA.
Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah, and now the Baron buff gonna come in.
Yeah, this Lucian right now, 268 CS, 12, 0, 11.
Still cannot shred this Mundo.
1 item away from full build. He's probably going to try and pick up, an LDR or something to help him do some damage to this Mundo.
Yeah, he just finished the last Whisper.
Yeah. Nar going for a Randuin's right now. Still no Black Cleaver.
Yeah, I think he just needs to be tanky right now.
No, I'm not saying he needs the Black Cleaver. I'm just letting people know.
Yeah, but he doesn't have as many items as I expected him to have, actually, at this point.
He's
You know,
out CS'd his opponent Mundo, but Mundo's going for a budget tank build for the
true.
most part.
That's true.
He's going for he got Spirit Visage,
Sunfire.
Warmogs, and Sunfire, all, sub 3,000 cost items, or at 3,000.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Gnar picked up that early Frozen Mallet, which costs 3,200, 3,100.
Ash
A little
has
bit more
actually yet to finish a third item as well. So she's very behind.
Alright, looks like they're just trying to bait something out here on this pink ward.
Yeah, the scuttle is in
But
possession
they're not
of
going to
Diamond
have
Wing.
it. Diamond Win is going straight down mid lane.
Ooh.
And now they're going to try and
What
come
are
in
they
for
gonna
a
do?
flank,
Gravity
but
field
they've got
zones them
vision
away.
with these wards throughout the jungle, and they're just going to keep pushing down
Wow,
towers.
what is going on right
They
now?
have Baron
Diamond
buff,
Win,
and they're shoving down, and
they just gave up a mid inhib.
Retribution didn't see this coming. They're
Oh,
going in,
Death Sentence
but he's
stops
by
him.
himself. No Zanyas, drops the ult, but he's going to get blown off
Oh
before
my
it stuns
goodness.
anybody.
He gets chain CC'd, he got to ult,
Bunzo
just as
gets
he died.
hooked. Oh no, Thea and Sama getting chased away.
Yeah, Gnar about to
Victor
go mega.
looks like he's
he
about to
jumps
take
in,
out
he
the
Gnar's two
Lucian,
into the wall.
and down he goes. Lucian's first death, everyone alive. Looks like they're going to pick up this Elise. They
Is
might
this
ignore
gonna
him.
be the end of the game for Diamond Win?
And it picks him up with a flash combo.
That's 5 dead. They have the Baron buff still. No, they
That was
don't.
just a-
but they have 5 alive.
Kinnan was much faster than the rest of his team getting there. There was only it was 2v5 there. He went in. He doesn't have Zanyas.
Wow!
He can't stall. He gets taken out. Sona gets picked up. She was the other one that was close there. Gnar comes in after backing. The other two come around, and they all just get cleaned up after not going in 5v5.
Yeah.
Their team fight comp did the old go in one at a time strategy.
A very controversial
And
strategy.
it did not pay off.
Never
very well for them.
lucky.
All right, so let's continue out of here. We'll go back to the
Well-
cam view.
We'll look at some of the game stats though.
Yeah,
We need to
go back over to, there you go. And if you tab out of that, show details. All right, if you want, you can full screen that.
So let's see.
Do you want to show them, or do you want to?
Yeah, show them us.
Okay.
Or show them this, not show
Yep,
them
yep.
us.
I got you.
All right. So if we look at this, despite everything, Ash ended the game 3-8-14, but they won. Look at that gold swing at the end of the game. They just muscled down 5 people, 2 towers, and inhib, and then ended the game.
5K ahead with that huge swing. Right about there was when they took Baron and some towers. They started to close the gap a little bit, and then a huge swing. None of the KDAs except for Graves.
Yeah.
Looking
They
particularly
would
dominant.
you would never predict this team to have won.
Based on KDA alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
This
CS except
Lucian
for,
12, 1, and 11 at the end of that game.
they had the whole game going for them, but they were trying to bait around the dragon.
Diamond
Win
wasn't having any
just
of
went
that.
right down the middle because they had Baron buff, and Retribution did not respond in a very calm and collected manner. They could have all backed, gone up, protected the inhib, but rather
Yeah,
they,
Troubadour kind
some
of
came in
jumped the
from
gun.
the side,
got
didn't have Zanya's to
CC'd.
stall. The lack of Zanyas really hurt the Kinnan ultimate impact. That's like a first item rush in a lot of
Yeah.
cases for a Kinnan.
That was just
And he did
truly
not have one by the
unfortunate.
end of the game. He was going for it. He had his Seekers, but he picked up his Relies, his Abyssal, and his Hextech Rocket Belt, Proto Belt, like all before his Zanyas, and wasn't CSing like 20 CS in the last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Was mostly focusing on fighting. But
A little bit too focused on making picks or taking team fights. Didn't push out the waves. Didn't get enough pressure down.
Kinnan does not have... Yes, the next game coming up is
Jubermensch
Jubermensch
versus OK Gold
versus
Rush.
OK Gold Rush, the Ogres.
Yep. All right, but we are going to take a short intermission, so we will see you in, 3-4 minutes?
Yep, 3-4 minutes. We're probably just going to hit the stop streaming button real quick, too.
Mm-hmm.